Do you hate how you look in your photos? I was once there too. I am going to give you 5 game-changing tips that has helped me be more confident in front of the camera. Let's do this. Choose poses that highlight confidence and not your size. I like different poses, but my one go-to pose is to put one foot in front of the other. That gives me a little balance. I like because it can be a little sexy. If I have a skirt with a slit, it can show some leg action. You want to ensure that you are standing up tall, that you are sucking in that belly, and that those shoulders are back. And after that, relax though. You want to enjoy it, right? You don't want to look all stiff, but you're doing these things, but you still have to, smile. You have to give attitude. All of that has to be in your mind to get a good picture. I know I'm saying, it's a lot of moving parts, but just like with anything that you're not familiar with, it takes practice, right? But if you only remember 2 things, remember to suck in and put those shoulders back. And then the bonus would be to have that leg out. Any of those with practice, you will get it right? You will continue to improve upon. And next thing you know, you'll be enjoying those tips. Wear what makes you comfortable. I have learned over the years that you can't force any piece of clothing. I have tried to put something on and I quickly say, that's a no. Instead, you need to pick outfits that are comfortable, that flatters your current size. Pick colors that are vibrant, right? You want to wear stuff that makes you want to get in front of that camera and show your best side. If you are conscious about your size, you shouldn't pick anything that's clingy. You should go for more of, loose fitted clothing, maybe wrap styles, things like that won't cling to your body and it's not form fitted, and you can feel your best in front of the camera. When you feel good in your clothes, you would definitely project that, and the camera will be able to pick up on it. If you are more like, pulling and tugging on your clothes, then you're not going to be in the right mind space, and that is going to affect your overall picture. We don't want you to be in the back because, you're not comfortable with your clothes. If you are in a group setting, we want you to be right in the front, right? Looking, smiling, doing it, all of that. And you have to be comfortable with what you're wearing in order to do so. Let the light be your friend. If the light is going to be your friend, that means you have to get up out the house and take those pictures outside. I know a lot of women do not like to be, outside taking pictures because you think people are staring at you. And so, you kind of are shy and don't want to do it. But I'm here to say, do it anyway. Do it anyway. Don't worry about them people. Once you get more practice in, you won't worry about them people. You'll just be like, whatever, let me get this. You got my best side? But it takes practice to get there, right? So you want to get yourself out the house and start going outside and taking those pictures. For me, I'm so comfortable. Like, people are just calling out things, especially men, when I am shooting my different videos. You know, there's a guy, if I have on cowboy boots, go ahead, cowgirl. Like, oh, just yelling out crazy things, right? And so you just get used to it and ignore it and keep going, you know, on about your business of what you are doing. But I say get outside because natural light is the best. If you use filters, it's the best filter, right? Because you have that direct sunlight. Now, if you can't get outside, then standing in front of a window would be the best alternative. You have the best light shining in the window. The best time to be outside or even in front of the window is between the sun rising and the sun setting. I know I have been caught right when the sun was setting, and after I finished filming my, video or taking the pictures, I noticed that it was darker than I thought it would be. So if you stay between those time frames, that will be a good way to go. Focus on the moment, not the mirror. What has helped me get more comfortable in front of the camera is to not focus on how I look, but instead focus on the why of the photo. Am I at a graduation where we want to have this memorable moment of us all being in one place? That is what I'm focusing on, right? Or if I want to catch this quick selfie because I just got my makeup done and I want to remember this, right? Because I want to recreate it, or I feel I look cute. All of those things you should focus your attention on, and not the fact that I don't look good. Oh, I'm at my heaviest, whatever the case may be. Take that out of your mind and focus on the why. I always like to remember that tomorrow is not promised. So I want to live my life to the fullest today, and I'm not going to let my current size stop me from doing so. Practice self-talk before the shutter clicks. What I have found, if I'm not feeling my best that day and I still want to capture the moment and not mess up anybody else's day by not wanting to take the picture, I say things to myself. I affirm myself. I like to say things like, girl, you got this. Girl, you look cute. My body is not the problem. This moment matters more than my shape. When I affirm myself with these sayings, it just takes whatever the emotion that I'm feeling at that time and throw it out the window. And it's not about me. It's about that moment. Because believe it or not, whatever you're thinking, it shows. It shows up in your body language, and people can tell. If they look back at that photo, they know that you hiding in the back. They see it. Rather that person that is just so, happy and right in the front and posing and doing all of that, you can definitely tell via body language who is confident and who is not. And I want you to be on the side of being confident. Like I said, it has taken me a while to get this. I remember when I first started taking pictures, I did not, and this is for social media, I did not like my smile at all. It was crazy. I wouldn't smile. I would be so serious in my pictures. You wouldn't see no teeth. But it took time for me to perfect my smile. And now, honey, I can throw it on. Whatever. But again, I had to practice it. And then it's like second nature now. With anything, you have to do it for a while in order to master it. And that is what I want you guys to just remember. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to show up. You deserve to live in the moment. And taking pictures is all a part of that. So I understand that a lot of, us, and as I'm shooting this video, I'm at my heaviest. We don't always want to show up in front of the camera, but I feel it's necessary for us to do so anyway, because we have to build our confidence up. We don't know when we're going to lose this weight, and we just have to live our lives. Well, that's all I have. As I always leave you, I want you to get out and live your life, because we have 20 to 30 good summers left, and we are not going to waste them. Until next time, bye-bye.